add, but you can't subtract. So that's an important thing to know. So yeah, I try to pay more attention, but sometimes it's hard. Sometimes stuff burns. I need reading glasses, but it's like I'm not gonna be wearing those while working. So hello, it's me, Jay Leah. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome. Today I'm gonna be talking about 5 of my almost worst mistakes that I've made in the kitchen or at school, and some I might still do sometimes, and some I've done once and never done it again. So let's get into it. Let's get into my mistakes. Okay, so I've got my tablet to help. I wrote them down so I can remember what I'm going to talk about. I forget. We all forget sometimes. So let's get into it. Number one, let's start with the basic one. These get gradually worse as my numbers go. So number one, as a beginning of culinary school, beginning of my life as a cook, as a chef, I was cutting wrong. I was all like scared, nervous, and just everything was not right. My fingers would stick out. My cuts weren't even. My knife was dull. Everything was just wrong. But I learned from my mistakes. My teachers taught me how to do it right, and now I cut as fast as well, not as fast as I can, but I cut pretty fast. I cut pretty good. I cut to the sizes that things should be. So, mistake gone. Number two, missing items on the tickets. Well, not missing, just not seeing items on like an order ticket. So, I still do this sometimes, and it's hard, especially like with the long tickets, with the big tables. Like I'll look at the ticket, and sometimes like when it's busy and you gotta move fast, I kind of scan the tickets and I don't like read them, and I have just missed items, and some like were kind of bad to miss because they take a minute to make. So but I try my best and to not do that, but when it's busy, it's hard to fully focus in on reading. And also, I think I need reading glasses, but it's like I'm not gonna be wearing those while working, so I just have to figure out a way to fully just hone in and just look at the super long tickets extra. So number three, um, over salting. Whew. Um, I have trauma from that, so I don't usually oversalt anymore. But once I was in school, I remember it like it was yesterday. We were making mushroom risotto, and with the mushroom risotto, there's salt in the rice. We put parmesan in it, and we and like the type of mushroom risotto, like you do like a little bechamel in it, and there's gonna be parmesan in it, and there's gonna be just extra stuff, and I didn't like think ahead to be like there's gonna be parmesan in this, even though I knew there was gonna be parmesan. So I added salt to the sauce, and then once we added the parmesan, it was salty. And my teacher tried it, and he kind of got mad at me, yelled a little bit, and was like, "You oversalted." Well, in a French accent, he's French. He was like, "You oversalted," and it was kind of dramatic because like when you're like in school, you want to do good and like be on the good side of your teachers. So yeah, and he kept reminding me and of it, and then like if I was partners with people, he'd be like, watch out for her, she might oversalt your dish. So I've been extra careful with salt ever since, because I don't want that type of thing to ever happen again. So oversalting, gone. Don't do it. Always do a little less salt than you may think, and then you can always fix. So you can always add, but you can't subtract. So that's an important thing to know. Number 4, forgetting food on the grill or in an oven or literally in anything that is cooking food. It gets busy in the kitchen, and sometimes you're doing multiple tasks. Well, not sometimes, all the time. You're doing multiple tasks. You're doing a task while you're cooking, and I tend to like sometimes like zone in and tunnel vision on like my one task, even though I'm multitasking, and then I forget if I have something on the grill or if I have something in the oven, and then stuff has burnt. Like today, literally today, I was at work, and let me tell you, I burnt like maybe like 4 or 5 pieces of toast, and we toast like ciabatta on the grill, so you have to like watch carefully. And it's like today is Sunday, it's Sunday brunch, it's busy, and my mind, I'm like duh, duh, duh. I I'm plating stuff, and while the bread's grilling, and then the bread burnt. So then I had to throw the bread away, do it again, and that happened a couple times today because it was busy for brunch, and then we were starting to run out of bread because it was burning so much. So yeah, I try to pay more attention, but sometimes it's hard. Sometimes stuff burns. Stuff burns. You forget it burns. There's sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes it just happens. So yeah, I try not to burn stuff as much as possible, but my brain, I forget. So yeah, that's not too bad because like you just replace it, but it is money going down the trash. But try not to do it too much. Number 5, accidentally. Okay, so this happened while I was at school. It's probably not one of my most embarrassing moments at school. I don't know what, I was washing stuff, and my dumb brain, there's the dish, the plastic dish. I don't know how to explain it. Dish racks where it's like you can put it through the big dishwasher, and my dumb brain put so dumb, so dumb. My dumb brain put that in an oven, and obviously that shit melted because what the fuck am I doing? I put it in an oven. And it was all melty, and I don't know what I thought, because we were like drying something out in the oven, and I was like, why don't I just put it in here? I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. This was, I think, now like almost 2 years ago, but I still think about it sometimes. I'm still like, that was so dumb. So dumb. But you live and you learn. People laughed, people made fun. They're like, what are you doing? But, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. But you live and you learn. So, yeah, those are my 5, I guess, worst mistakes that I've made while cooking so far. So, I'm sure there will always be more because I'm always cooking and I'd be a little clumsy. I guess this is a bonus. I'm clumsy. I get burns all the time. Burns. I bump into stuff. So, bonus mistake that I will keep making. I know it because it happens like almost every day, especially because like my station is the grill at work, so I'm bumping into hot stuff all the time. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed hearing about my mistakes, learning about I'm not perfect at all at work. I mean, you guys don't see me at work, but yeah, I make mistakes a lot in work, in life, in school. I made mistakes, so you just live and you learn. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and see you in the next. Well, you'll see me in the next video. Um, Comment some of your mistakes you've made at work, school, life, whatever. Um, like, subscribe, follow my social media. Yeah. Bye.